Hi Forbes.
Hiya.
So yeah, can you tell us about who you play and what you do? And...
I'm Forbes and I play Mr Tumnus. I'm the fawn that Lucy meets when she first comes to Narnia.
Okay.
And he is, you think he's really nice, but it turns out he's a kidnapper for the White Witch. But then he decides to let Lucy go, and so he's a good guy after all. And then he gets turned into a statue, and that's me for the rest of the play until the end.
Is it?
Yeah, more or less.
So yeah, can you tell us a bit about what you wear and how you dress up as a fawn? What sort of things you have to wear?
Well, I've got a kind of lycra body stocking to wear, which has got lots of tattoos on it. I've got these Narnian tattoos, sort of tribal things.
Okay.
A lot of us have got. A lot of the people wear that. So I've got that underneath, and I've got these big hairy trousers that I wear, like are meant to be big fawn legs. And I've got little. I've got these little kind of ninja shoes.
Oh, these are fawn shoes.
See? These are a bit worn, but I'm getting new ones soon. But they're my little hoofs, and I do a lot of stuff on tiptoe to make it look as though I've got strange goat legs.
Alright.
And then I've got a big wig that I put on, and a beard, and I've got makeup that I put on to kind of give me a different look.
Oh, cool.
That's it.
And then do you have any changes in the show at all? Do you?
I have. At one point, I become a hag in the sacrifice. I've got
not as Mr Tumnus.
Not as Mr Tumnus. So that's just me. I've got a big. Excuse me. I've got a big thing that I put on here. This big beak on. This goes on here like that. So that's fun. And I scare the children in the audience with this. I've got a big black costume that I wear with a big hump on the back. So that's good. And then after that, I come back on. Mr Tumnus gets de-statued
right.
by Aslan, and I've got a scene with Tumnus like that. And then all the Pevensey kids like you all grow up.
Yeah.
So I go substage and I change my wig, get a grey wig, and I put a big grey coat on, and I become really old Mr Tumnus. And I hobble on the stage and do a scene, and that's it.
That's cool. Did you ever read the books as a child?
Yeah, I remember I was at primary school, it must have been maybe primary 4 or primary 5. I remember the teacher reading me the Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, and I loved it. I especially loved the opening scenes, the Tumnus scene, and the end. I remember thinking of myself as Edmund. I can really remember the hot chocolate and the Turkish light. I think this is brilliant. I didn't fully understand what was going on clearly. And then I remember my mum bought the book and we read it at home, but she didn't know, like a lot of people that don't know the story, that after when Aslan dies he comes back. So she read the bit about Aslan dying, and I got really upset. It's ridiculous. But she didn't realise that Aslan comes back. So,
oh, cool.
So, yeah.
And is this like the first production you've been involved in of The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe?
Yeah, I've seen a show before. A friend of mine called Myra McFadden, she was in the RSC production a long time ago. She played Mrs Beaver. So I'd seen that production, which is completely different to this one.
Yeah.
No, but I'd worked with Rupert Gould before and worked with Michael Fentiman before when I was at the RSC. Yeah. So that's how I knew them. That's how I got involved. Sorry, I've just got myself shut.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, so that was it.
Good. All right. Cheers, Forbes.
That's all right. Got to do the ears because you can see my human ears under the wig, and you're going to know that I've also got another set of ears with my horns, so it looks daft if I've got 4 ears. 4 ears instead of 4 eyes.
Still call for Mr North, Mr Ramsey and Mr Wilmot. That's a still call for Mr North, Mr Ramsey and Mr Wilmot. Thank you.
That's the other ears there. And now the beard. More glue.
Lovely. There we are. Sweet.